And if we're to break the freestyle stroke down into its individual parts, we've got the hand entry, the catch, the pull, the exit, and the recovery, and they're all as important as one another, but there's one that tends to be troublesome for a lot of people, and that is the catch, and it can have a big impact on the rest of the stroke. So today, I'm actually going to explain what the catch is, as well as providing some drills to help you improve it. Okay, so the catch happens, or at least should happen, as soon as the hand enters the water. You get a good purchase of the water and apply pressure down upon the water. That provides lift in the stroke, prevents us from sinking, but also allows us to maintain our momentum while swimming. Now, if you weren't to have that catch, you're obviously going to end up with a rather stop-start kind of stroke, because you're having to apply a lot of force and pressure in that pull phase to get that speed back up. And this action requires you to apply pressure down upon the water with a nice high elbow and then seamlessly moving into the pull phase of the stroke. And as I've alluded to already, this is a part of the stroke that a lot of people struggle with. You need to be able to have a good feel for the water with a hand just below the surface of the water, but you also need to have the strength to be able to apply pressure and force down on the water in that position. So let's move on to those drills that I was discussing to help with this. So the first, and one of my personal favourites, is the good old skull drill. At first glance, this can seem like a rather basic drill, but there is so much more to this drill than first meets the eye. There are a few different skull drills, but we're going to focus on what I call the front skull. It's a great one for improving your catch because it happens just below the surface of the water where our catch begins. So getting a good perch of the water when the hand first enters the water is the key to a good catch phase. So this drill can help improve your ability and strength to do this. Firstly, feel free to pop a pull buoy in for this drill so that you can just focus on your arms without the worry of your legs sinking. Try to keep your legs relatively still so that you'll be propelling yourself forward with just your arms. Start with your arms outstretched in front of you and in line with your shoulders. Keeping your arms straight, sweep both hands outwards by about a foot to either side. Then sweep your hands back in towards the center to the same starting position. It's okay for your elbows to be a little bit soft rather than fully locked out, but avoid bending them too much. That's the basic movement, but the real detail comes from the hand movement to get the purchase of the water. Imagine trying to draw a figure of 8, laying on its side with each hand. Half the figure of 8 on the way out, and then the other half on the way back in. By doing this, you should feel the pressure through your hands and arms throughout the whole motion. Be warned though, this drill can take some time to master, and it's slow. Don't be alarmed that you may be moving very slowly. Simply start with 10 to 15 meters at a time and build from there. Okay, moving swiftly on to another favorite of mine, the doggy paddle drill. We've all seen a dog paddling in the water before, so the name is pretty self-explanatory. I see this as a nice progression of the skull drill as we now perform the full catch and pull motion. But rather than lifting the arm out of the water to recover, we slide the recovering arm back under the water. Again, feel free to pop a pull buoy in for this drill. Personally, I like to keep my head up and looking forwards for this drill, but you can also leave it in the water and then occasionally breathe to either side. Focus though on getting hold of the water close to the water surface with the arm outstretched. Start the catch by initially pushing down on the water before quickly moving into the catch motion. A good way to imagine this is that you're putting your arm around a barrel. This is where the term high elbow comes from, as the higher elbow allows you to apply more force. As the hand moves under the chest and into the pull phase, make sure that the hand is tracking down or close to the body's center. The arm angle should be around 90 to 120 degrees through the pull phase. Make sure to finish the stroke off with a good push right through to the hip before sliding the hand back under the water. Again, don't be afraid to take this drill slow. In fact, this is part of the reason why I like this one so much. By slowing everything down, you can highlight areas and work on them. Okay, stepping up a bit here with the water polo drill. This is essentially a front crawl stroke, but with one very big difference. We keep our head above the water. To prevent you from moving your head around too much, focus on one point at the end of the pool, such as the start block. Recover with your arms above the water as you would with a full front crawl stroke. However, by holding your head up, it makes any dead spots in your stroke very noticeable, as you will lose momentum very quickly and start to sink. So in a way, the water polo drill forces you to get a good catch to prevent any sinking from happening. As soon as the hand enters the water, start applying pressure on the water. You'll also find that you need to speed the recovery phase up a touch to make this possible, but I'd also advise using fins for this drill to help further. And for my final drill, 3 swim, 6 kick. This is a great drill for much more than simply the catch, but today let's focus on the benefits for the catch. So the 3 swim, 6 kick drill is simply 3 strokes, then 6 kicks lying on your side, before another 3 strokes, then 6 kicks lying on your other side, and so on. What I like about this drill is that you have moments of pause that allow you to recover, reset, and focus your energy on the next 3 strokes being perfect. When you finish the 3 strokes, leave your bottom arm out ahead of you under the water and your top arm by your side. Kick for roughly 6 kicks before starting again. In this instance, you'll be thinking about a strong high elbow on that first catch of the 3 strokes and then continuing that as best as possible for the next 2. So there we go, it's just a few drills for you there, but in my opinion, it's all about quality, not quantity with these. Slow it down, really focus on the movements and the mechanics with these drills, and hopefully you'll find yourself getting a really nice, strong and powerful catch in the end. If you've enjoyed today's video, please do give it a thumbs up, give it a like. Don't forget you can drop any comments in the comment section just down below, ask any questions that you like, and I'll do my best to get back to you. Also, give us a follow over on social media, and if you're not doing so already, you can subscribe to us just down below.